Hi, I'm Jason.
I'm John.
I'm Jamie.
We're Morph Forge, and we're next up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Next Up. If you don't know what Next Up is, it's my YouTube series where I bring someone on who has started their channel, at least started their channel in 2022, no further than that, 2022, and bring them on and introduce them to my subscribers, and hopefully they become their subscribers. We're leaving that in, but it's a way for me to help other people try to grow on YouTube. It is kind of hard when you start your channel and you wonder if people are going to watch it. This way, at least you know 2 people will watch it, maybe 3. But so I love doing this, and you guys love watching these videos. So we're definitely keeping it going. We're trying to expand it to not just reptile people. We're trying to expand it to all animal people. So if you have any animal channel that you're planning to start or did start in 2022, let me know. And if you're interested in being a guest, I would gladly like to have you on. But just so you guys know, I think I'm only doing one of these a month. So for 12 for the year, there's only going to be 12. And so far, 6 to 7 spots are already taken up. So definitely hit me up as soon as possible so I can get you on the schedule. But if I get a lot more people, we might expand it to 2 a month. We'll see. I mean, they said yeah. So we definitely probably should be doing that. But guys, how are you doing? Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us here, Sean. This is a pleasure. We're doing good.
Doing really well, yeah. Really
Nice.
appreciate it.
No problem. I've been seeing you guys in the chats and a lot of live chats, hanging out, getting to know everybody. And I don't think I said anything about you guys starting the channel, but I think you guys said it in a chat somewhere. And so I was like, let me go look this up. And boom, there it was. So I'm really excited you guys taking this YouTube journey. It's fun, scary, terrifying, and you laugh at yourself a lot. So get ready for that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, totally prepared to laugh at ourselves. That's something we're good at, for sure.
Good. That's good. So guys, we brought you on, asked you a couple of questions to get to know you a little bit, just to get people interested to go over to your channels. So without further ado, let's jump into our first question, which is, how long have you been breeding reptiles?
We'll give Jason this one. We'll see what he's got to tell us.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so as Morph Forge in total, it's been 3 years. First year was big time, just hobby. And really was almost John completely by himself. Actually bred snakes that year. Got a clutch.
Clutch. Yep.
Nice.
And, I was kind of observing and got over to help out, handled snakes, really just fell in love with them immediately. Decided, I better at least get a couple. And next thing you know, we're into year 2. I think we had year 2, probably 40, somewhere around the 40 number snakes. Close to that,
somewhere in there. Yep.
Okay.
And so now we're into year 3.
Yeah.
This is our third year, and officially, since we had that first clutch, 3rd year of clutches too. So
you got up to 40 snakes in year 2, that's about normal, going from 10 snakes to 40. That's about normal. How many snakes are you guys at now?
Oh boy.
Exact. There's that.
Yeah, I think we're close to 80.
Okay. Yeah. Almost in triple digits. Yeah. Okay.
We always lose a few in those hatchlings. And did they sell, or do we still have them? We really need to get back in and look at the exact count. I think it's about 80 though. Sounds right.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. You're growing steadily, but not too fast. You guys are being more taking your time with it.
Yeah, we've been pretty methodical about it. You know, as methodical as you can be. I mean, money's the limit, right?
This is true.
You can only get what you can afford. But yeah, we've been pretty methodical about it. Kind of taking our time and picked a route that we kind of believe in. So
okay.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Okay. So before we go ahead and hit the next question, it is time to say thank you to our sponsor for the Next Up series. And without further ado, here is our sponsor. This episode of Next Up sponsored by B&S Reptilia. B&S Reptilia is run by Chris. Chris is an awesome guy, and he is a cocoa distributor. Yes, Chris has the chipper and the cocoa to go. So if you need any cocoa, Chris is a guy you should contact. If you're in the PA area, he can definitely meet you up, but also he can ship it to you. So definitely go check out Chris at B&S Reptilia for all your cocoa needs. Thanks again for sponsoring this episode of Next Up, Chris. All right, there's our sponsor. Definitely go check them out. Instagram, all their links are in the description down below. I forgot the word description. It happens so often. I say it so many times, still forget it. But thank you, Chris, again for being the sponsor. Greatly appreciate it. If you need some cocoa, Chris is the one you need to talk to. He can ship, and if you're local, you can just go pick some up. So definitely hit him up if you're interested in getting some cocoa. So guys, let's hit another question. So what is a goal for your YouTube channel?
It's me.
Yeah, if you want to do that one, I'm at it.
I would say, since we're just starting out, our main goal would just be to build our brand, get our name out there, get to know people, and as terrifying as it is, make content that has value and maybe some humor.
It is always difficult to figure out what other people think is funny. I know what I like. I could do that all day, but I need other people to think it's funny. So
right.
I can definitely understand that. Speaking a little bit about the content, how do you guys break it up? Who does most of the talking? Who does the shooting? Do you guys plan stuff out? How does that work?
I do a lot of the social media.
Okay.
Pictures, the Instagram, the reels.
Yeah, and she pretty much takes care of all the Instagram, TikTok stuff.
Okay.
I will occasionally put something on there. Jason, not so much. He might shoot some video or something and forward it to us, but
usually send it to Jamie.
Yeah, do something with this. Make this look good.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
But I think as far as most of the interaction, as far as getting on the lives, things like that, for the most part, it's me usually.
Okay.
Jason works kind of odd hours sometimes.
Yeah.
Doesn't catch a lot of them. I work from home. Jamie works from home as well. But
okay, yeah. So that makes it a little easier for you. Yeah.
Easier access. Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
And haven't really sat and parsed jobs out. Okay, this is your deal.
I think we'll do that maybe a little bit more with the live, because we've got, some ideas on breaking it up into sections where we're doing different section, that kind of thing. And most of the videos that we have out there right now are recorded, and a lot of them are what you see with everybody cutting videos. And none of that's rehearsed. We just grab something out of the incubator and start going. So you can probably tell when you watch them, but we have fun with it.
Those that you do right then and there usually are the good ones. When I try to plan out a video and be like, I'm gonna do this and get this kind of shot, no one really watches that one. The one I just pick up a camera and point it at a snake for 10 seconds, it gets 50,000 views. I'm like, how does this happen? So that it's just that moment of anticipation of just doing it right then and there captures them. People somehow can feel it. I don't know how, but
it's like the only thing you can really mess up is a plan, right? So if you don't plan it, you're good to go. Just have at it, right?
This is very true.
Yeah.
I like See, somebody needs to write that on a shirt. Somebody needs to write that on a shirt. All right, guys, let's hit our last question for you guys. So, what channels inspired you to start your channel?
Oh, I guess that leaves this one for me since those two. But there was a lot of, I would say, channels in the early part of even deciding to do this that I thought were super helpful. Mutation Creation, the guys up there are always comical and super informative. Lot of their stuff we watched, and the guys that are kind of getting popular now, guys over at Keys Constrictors, we tune into all their stuff, their hair downs.
I like to watch Jeff and Angie.
Yeah,
Like
Celtic.
Yeah.
There are people there too, awesome people.
I was so happy with her.
I mean, I know everybody says that when they're on your show, but it is true. I mean, you really do push people to get out there and do it. So
yeah, I have been called a YouTube bully, but I think it's a positive bully. I'm trying to get you to put yourself out there, which is difficult. Which it took me, like, if I had a me doing what I'm doing for other people, I would have started YouTube at least 2 to 3 years earlier than when I did, because a lot of it was just me fearing people wouldn't watch it, or me not realizing what I can do on there. Like, should I even be on there? So I try to be that encouragement that I wish I had to get me to start YouTube for others. So I greatly appreciate that.
Well,
like Angie actually asked me at Tinley, she was like, I'm thinking about doing lives. And I was like, yes, you should do lives.
Yeah.
100%. And she was like, I don't know. No one wants to hear me talk. I was like, I thought the same thing until I started talking. And people listened. So definitely. And she does an amazing job. Yeah, she is so good with it. Yeah. Like she got real comfortable with it. And I was like, oh, see, now you got the bug. You got it.
Yeah. Fire started. Yeah.
Very much so.
You can see that. Like, we started watching them fairly early, and you can see that transition when they just kind of fall into it, and they just get back in that recliner and they're coasting.
Yeah.
And that's a long way for us. We're a long ways from coasting.
Trust me.
Right now we're just trying to figure out what night to hold it.
Right. Look at that schedule out there.
That is the bad side of it. As more people start their podcast, it becomes hard to find a day where you can kind of make it your own, have that set day for you. It is very difficult. The only thing I've noticed is that there's not a lot of daytime podcasts. There's a lot of evening podcasts. There's one morning podcast. Nicole does her morning podcast, 2 Peas in a Pod. Yeah. But she's the only one I've seen. Maybe I haven't seen anyone else's yet. Maybe I need to look a little harder. But daytime or morning time podcasts, those slots are like wide open.
Yeah, that would be so hard to do. I'm in the morning, man. I'm pretty much in zombie mode.
I can understand that. I know I'm about to go on night shift for about a month and a half. So I'm gonna be at work at like 10 p.m. Until like 7 a.m. Yeah. So I might try to do some midday lives here and there for that month, just to, spark a little more interest, see who's up, who's at work, not doing work, and can put it on. So I might do something like that. I've been thinking about that since I have to go nights for a little bit. So just to see how it might work.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really discussed it with these guys, but I did kind of consider maybe like a not super early, but an earlier, maybe Saturday morning show.
Okay.
Like Coffee and Clutches or something,
That could be something.
Nobody hits those weekend mornings, and people are up. I would turn that on in the back of my whatever I'm doing for the day, just to
help get your day going. Yeah. Oh yeah, Brian does Wednesdays. What's in your cup? So there's a few morning shows. So that might be a new untapped market.
Yeah, it might be. It's a tough one though. That schedule is awful full. We got to find a little spot.
That's the thing, finding time for it. That's the only thing. Which made me sometimes I wish I wouldn't started doing lives and just did pre-recorded podcasts. So like I already kind of set that schedule for people that it's pre-recorded. Unfortunately, I started live first because I thought it'd be easier. Now I'm like, oh, if I did pre-record, I could knock out a couple podcasts and have them set up and still have the free day to go. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Yep.
And there's something to be said for the ability to interact with the people showing up and showing out for you. You know,
it is.
Give that shout out to the person who spent their time to come in, right? So,
it is. That interaction does make it a magical thing. It 100% does. And you can't take away from that.
Nope.
You can't. So yeah, you're right. Live is the way to go. Live is the way to go. So guys, that has been the show. Thank you so much for coming on. If you could let the people know what you might be having come up, because you talked about a little bit of live. You have to give any dates, but you're thinking about doing lives?
Yeah, strongly considering it. Yeah, and enough different people where I've sat in the chats with them. I think I know enough different people well enough they'd be willing to at least give us a shot. Yeah. Let us get out there and stumble and fall off the ladder a few times. And laugh with us.
Hey, I like it. Hey, if you can't laugh together, why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Okay, sounds good. So guys, if you like them, the links will be in the description down below. Just check out their YouTube. I will pin their latest video at the end of the end card, so you don't even have to do anything. You just sit here, relax, and when it pops up, click that button and go watch their last video, and then hit that subscribe button and follow their channel as they go on this YouTube journey. I think we didn't talk about you guys do ball pythons. I don't know if we said that.
It's just ball pythons.
It's just down. I'm like, I don't even think we said what you guys do. They do ball pythons. We talked about reptile breeding. We might have said ball pythons in there, but just so you guys know, they breed ball pythons. Bam. We're all still learning. We're all still learning. I've done this show at least 13 times now. First time for that to happen.
It's all good.
So guys, definitely go check them out. Like I said, the links will be in the description down below, or at the end of this video, you can click their video or click their face, because it'll have their logo on it, and you can go right to their YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. But thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciate it. This Friday, this come out, I don't know who's going to be the guest. I can't remember who's going to be the guest on Under 1,000 Pod, but definitely check us out. We'll be at 6. Oh, it's not that person. I'm thinking of so many things. It's coming on at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, so definitely check it out. It's not live. It's going to be a pre-recorded show. I can tell you that. I just can't remember which guest is going to be on there. But definitely check that out. I will be in the chat, so we can talk in the chat. So it'll be a premiere. So it'll play one time all the way through, and we can talk in the chat live. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming on. Greatly appreciate you taking this time to come on the show and hang out with us. And any questions you got about YouTube, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Everybody, no problem. So everybody, goodbye. Have a good night, and see you guys later.
Yep. Appreciate it. Peace.